Desoto Falls is a magnificent 107-foot waterfall on the outskirts of Mentone, Alabama. Formed where the west fork of the Little River plunges off Lookout Mountain Cliff, the waterfall is one of the most beautiful in the South. Desoto Falls is one of the tallest and most visited waterfalls in Alabama. Named for Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto, the waterfall is part of DeSoto State Park. Located just off the Lookout Mountain Parkway, the waterfall is reached via a paved path that leads a few hundred yards from the parking lot down to the rail overlook. The lower or main waterfall requires a walk down a 0.7-mile trail. DeSoto Falls has been a landmark for thousands of years. Native Americans frequented the falls long before the arrival of the first European explorers. Local folklore holds that several small caves in the steep bluff below the waterfall were part of a fort built by Welsh explorers led by Prince Madoc. Believers in the story hold that Madoc landed in Mobile Bay in 1170 AD, before making his way inland as far as the mountains of Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee. Most archaeologists and historians discount the story, but believers fiercely defend it.
Decent rapids today. All that rainfall. Epic.
Archaeological research at Little River Falls by Jacksonville State University determined that the quote-unquote Welsh fort was likely built by Native Americans of the Woodland era in between 1000 BC and 900 AD.
Also looks like the rain's coming in.
Another legend holds that Spanish artifacts from 1540 expedition of Hernando de Soto were found near the falls. Most authorities believe the expedition passed well to the south, but it's possible that the men from either de Soto's party or the 1559 expedition of Tristan de Luna explored the area. The waterfall was a special place to the Cherokee who once inhabited this part of Alabama. The famed Cherokee scholar Sequoyah lived at nearby Willstown in 1818 through 1823. It was there that he devised the Cherokee alphabet. This beautiful recreation area was established through the hard work of the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression. The water that flows over the falls forms one of the primary tributaries of the Little River. The stream is unique in that it is one of the few rivers in the nation that flow almost entirely on the top of a mountain.
McKinnon built. Stop. This remote's good for taking these shots if you don't want to touch them and all that stuff. You don't want to touch the camera. And great for self-portraits. Instead of having the camera in hand, taking a selfie like everybody else. Stand out a little bit more with this thing. Set it for 2, and I'll stay as still as I can.
This is one of my favorite waterfalls. I've been coming here since I was little bitty, and before it was even considered a state park. I remember people spelunking down the mountain, the cliff face, into the water below.
I'm not sure how to get to the beach. I might not be able to get to the beach.
And recently I found out that kayakers will shoot off that waterfall. It's pretty epic. It's pretty gnarly.